Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So today's reading, the title is 4 minutes until you can make another wish. This reading is for Aquarius, all placements. If you are not Aquarius or you don't have Aquarius, in your chart, there is something for you if you're led to this reading. Okay. Yes. So welcome. I'm Jenese. Yay. All right. So we are continuing the transmissions that came through from June 14th of 2023. Okay, all of these transmissions are meant to help you come full circle into whatever the healing is that you have been asking for. Okay, whatever those wishes are. Maybe it's physical healing, maybe it's mental healing, maybe it's financial healing, maybe it's relationship healing, maybe it's emotional resilience, whatever it is that you have been asking for. These readings are meant to help support you and bring you full circle and give you information that is needed to either activate you, awaken you, or to clear your light body, or to give you confirmation on your journey so that you stay the course, or to give you insight into things that you may have blind spots in, things that are coming, and also to help you feel very worthy and deserving of what is to come, the blessings that are coming and the blessings that have came to you. All right, helping to keep you in that energy of appreciation and gratitude, right? And knowing that if I don't have it now, it's on its way, whatever that is. Okay, so there was a few things that came in that happened. So first, I'll tell you about the transmission that kind of came in. So I was driving with my daughter, and my clock on my car is slow, right? And it doesn't matter, I can fix it, and then it always slows down, and it seems to slow down between like 4 and 5 minutes slow. And we hit 11:11, and my daughter was like, "Oh, it's 11:11, make a wish." And I was like, oh great. So we made the wish, and as we're going in, she notices that there's 4 more minutes until it's actually 11:11. Like if we went by the world clock, she says, "Oh, we have 4 more minutes, and then we get to make another wish," right? And this is also that time, if you remember from the previous reading, that actually the Holy Spirit came in, and in that 4 minutes, my head was bowed down, and the Holy Spirit came through, and the words, "all is forgiven," came out of my mouth and spoken to my heart space, and I felt an incredible peace and ease. It was like I had no worries. Everything had completely dropped from me, right? And it lasted for, it lasted for a good few minutes where I was just in this energy of the Holy Spirit, and everything was forgiven, So that's also a time of a rebirth, okay? Because during this time when we were coming back into our house, the very next day is the day that we had to evacuate, right? So it's this energy of new horizons. It's this energy of resurrection. The Easter Bunny's coming in. It's this energy of you really being able to reach inside of your heart space and get to this golden abundance, to get to your soul, to really anchor yourself in unconditional love, right? So that way you can manifest your dreams. So after that, the next transmission that came in was on 7/24 of 2023. So as I did the numbers and added them up, 765 may be important, or 657 may be important. Also this energy of like July 6th, June 6th is coming in, July 5th, June 5th. These interchangeable energies are coming through very strongly. And the way that the numbers kind of added up, the 76.5. So you might be seeing 76 or 67 in your reality. All right. It came to 13.5. And I saw that as confirmation of the death and rebirth. 13 being the Scorpio card of death, right? Of transformation and rebirth. And then also the 5 being the energy of change, right? We're in the year of change, right? 2023, number 5, where we're coming into a spiritual change, right? Because we're coming into this energy of the 7. So everyone is kind of embodying their spirit, embodying their soul, and whatever is needed to kind of push away, or to empty, to drain, to release anything that is not a part of unconditional love, or part of your heart space, right? Your original blueprint, gold print, your original encoding is going away, right? Some of it's going away super quick, and it's making room for that abundance to grow, right? Some of it's going away sweetly, slowly, and gently, so that way there's no further trauma caused, right? Some of you guys are recovering from PTSD and that kind of thing, right? So it's going very slowly, so that way you can accept the change easily, right? This kind of thing. But there's a mixture of all of this, and in everything that you're going through, it's a reminder to walk in light and to always hold your faith very strong. So with that, on the 724 is this came through, and it's the Pisces symbol is right here. If you can see that, is the Pisces symbol. And so this is your spiritual connection. And what's happening is your spiritual connection is being awakened deep within your heart, okay? And also, like, I really feel this energy within your lungs. So there's definitely a lot of air, okay? So a lot of this energy of mental energy really being cleared, like the angels of air really coming through to clear your lungs, to clear your heart of any mental energy that would keep you stagnant, would keep you held down, would keep you in the energy of lack, or in the energy of grief, resentment, and the energy of disappointment. Also, I'm feeling energy of guilt as well. So if you come inside, right, and if you came deep inside of yourself and you see this spiritual activation happening, then what you get to is your soul tree. This is your tree of life that is existing within you, and all of these beautiful blooms are coming out, and it's representing the different chakras that are being activated to a higher level, especially the sacral chakra being activated into 5D energy, where you are released from all emotional attachments, and you are open and receiving and accepting and approving of yourself and all others, to where nothing can hold you down or hold you back. And so that things are blooming beautifully and in divine timing, because there's some spots where there's like lighter pink, and that just means things are just blooming in divine timing, and you're coming into a very strong foundation where you're accepting that, where you're allowing yourself to flow and come into balance. The tree is also representing balance. It's representing longevity as well, and it's also representing you really activating to your ancestral codes. Okay, yes. And I'm hearing like master coder genes is what I just heard. So some of you guys, or most of you guys, I should actually say, are like where coding your reality is a gift for you, okay? Where manifesting easily is a gift for you. And so what happens is when you're bogged down by things that are not the truth, so the blue in this image is representing the truth. When you're bogged down by things that are not your truth, then what you're manifesting, you're still manifesting super easily, but you're manifesting things that are not your truth, right? So you're manifesting heartache, heartbreak, suffering, lack, poverty, manipulation, these kinds of things, right? So on your path, the spiritual activation is helping you to activate where you can clear and bust through blocks easily and quickly, because that's also a gift of yours, all right, that you are either realizing or you're going to come into realization of it. And so now we have these roots, and the roots coming down from the tree, it's infinite. Okay, it's infinite, and they're strong. All right. So the other thing that's happening is, as we look at this, there's things that are dissolving as well, that are not really meant to come with you for a lifetime. Okay, they say it's a reason, a season, right? You know, or a lifetime. And so things that are not meant to come with you are dissolving away. And those things are things that were not giving you fruit, right? They were not nourishing your tree to help you grow. So you may be experiencing some of that as well right now, where things are just kind of dissolving out of your reality. It's this energy of every day, I'm going to choose. Am I going to take the red pill, or I'm going to take the blue pill, right? And the blue pill is representing truth. It's representing this energy of peace, right? So there's also this thing of everything is not what it seems. Okay, it's almost as if your perspective has been switched, has been flipped, and now it's being like they're showing me like the magnifying glass. You know, when you're looking at the magnifying glass and you're looking through it, and at first you can't see, but as soon as you flip the magnifying glass, then you see with incredible depth. All right, with this so that's also this intuition that's coming up, right? So when you go and you flip it, this energy where you're like, no, I'm choosing the red pill, right? And that means resurrection. It means awakening. It means activation. It means awareness. And it also means this incredible grounding to where you see through the eyes of unconditional love, where there is nothing that is going to I'm hearing impart your vision. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay, what does it mean? Hold on. Impart your vision. There's nothing that is going to be able to split your vision from God, from the universe, from abundance. Okay, so this is also this energy. Pisces represents Pisces and Cancer, thank you, represent the third eye chakra, right? So the fact that Pisces is coming down from your third eye, and also Cancer, because you'll see that in the numbers, we're going to get to it. It's this energy of coming in to clear every illusion that has stopped you from always living in this energy, always living in the energy of all is forgiven. All is forgiven. When all is forgiven, you're not being held by anything. You're completely released. You're in that state of flow, okay? You're in the vortex, as Abraham would say it, right? You're on that high-flying kite, you know, and you don't take offense to anything. So some of you guys are learning that as well. I just saw 12:16. So there's going to be a tower moment, something unexpected that's going to allow you to come into a greater surrender. Okay. And so 4 minutes until you can make another wish. There's this beautiful energy of that you're grounding in. I don't know if you can see. Let me just, well, he wants me to keep it open, but I want to show you. You see how we wrote it? It's almost like a sign. It's a signpost, and it's on this hill, right? So there's something else that you were about to overcome, right? That you were about to see the beauty in. And in this energy, there comes the numbers again, right? And I noticed we talked about number 11 in the last video, and Spirit said, but don't talk about the master number 11. I want you to go past that for right now. But here's where 11, the master number 11, is coming in to activate you. And when we were looking up the best thing to express what Spirit want you guys to activate to, it is master number 11. You are a dreamer, and use your spiritual wisdom to manifest whatever you envision. Okay, so you see how now everything is kind of tying together into this number, this 11, you walking the middle way. And so Spirit has brought down this energy of you really activating to angelic codes as well, where you're working hand in hand with Archangel Gabriel, all right, who oversees the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the navel chakra, all right? So this is you releasing fears, you releasing PTSD, where you keep reliving your trauma, right? Where it's these things where you were about to, or the things that you're doing, you're about to have a full release. Okay, there's this beautiful wish fulfillment that's coming in, that's going to bring you into this ultimate balancing out of your energy, and balancing of your third eye, balancing of your heart energy, and a beautiful clearing of the lungs and the heart. The heart chakra actually is the air chakra, right? And so the angels are coming in to give you like this very beautiful upgrade, where you are going to just feel so freaking harmonic, all right, that nothing is going to be able to deter you from your goals or from your path, whatever that is. For some people, it's the energy of healing. You know, for other people, it's manifesting abundance, like great abundance. And with that coming in, we have this, well, it's actually like the third or fourth sign, okay? And this came in this morning. You can see that. It was, I'll show you the picture. It was on the doorstep, and I noticed it because you guys know, like, I know with the numbers, okay? There's the picture, and you can see there goes Archangel Gabriel, all right? And I feel this other energy, the white in there. I'm hearing Melchizedek, okay? And then Archangel Michael is right there as well. And so those numbers, when they come out, it's 35, 7, 18. Okay. So definitely something is hidden from you, but you are about to overcome that through this energy of rebirth, through this energy of acceptance, this energy of harmony, this energy of allowing, and also this energy of just releasing everybody from all of the pain, from all of the blame, from all of the shame, the guilt, the resentment, the anger, the hatred, like you just letting it all go. And I'm noticing that it's 8:53 right now, and so that energy of 8/8 is coming in again with the 16. Like, yes, there is about to be something unexpected, but it's moving you forward, and moving you forward on your path of least resistance and highest joy. Okay, so when I did these numbers, March 12th or December 9th might mean something, and then the number 33/9, so I automatically noticed that was 69, and I was like, okay. And so again, just confirmation of this union of mind and heart, of your mind and heart coming together, which is also represented by this image over here as well. And then those numbers equal 15, so you really releasing any kind of devil attachments, any kind of addictions, anything that was controlling you, you releasing it. And a lot of times resentment controls you because you continually drink the poison of resentment, right? Jealousy, envy, that is the poison that tears you apart, and it doesn't do anything to the other people, right? So you digging very deeply and just saying, I forgive you, all is forgiven, and doing this often, really clearing that heart space out, right? And you allowing yourself to embrace the truth and to see the truth. And then that brings us to number 6, which is interesting because now we have from 7:24, and then from today, which is 7:20. Today is 7:30. All right, so that's interesting. That's 6 days in between, but those numbers end up being 69. So again, so this double 69. And then what I heard was there's a double prize coming in. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's a double prize coming in. Somebody's manifesting a lotto win, or just something win big. Okay, they want me to share with you, there was a time, there was a time when my clairaudience had really activated. Like I could clearly discern, my my angels from my fear. I could clearly discern what was love and what was fear. And in that energy, I had heard, I heard and I saw to buy this lotto ticket, and it was just $1, and I just trusted it. I was just like, oh, whatever. Because there wasn't a lot of resistance, because I wasn't I wasn't watching tarot readings. I wasn't even really watching a lot of spiritual anything. I was just doing breath work and meditation, and then I was eating clean. You know, I was moving from vegetarian to vegan, and I was working with amethyst crystal and green fluorite. So those things might be something for you, right? And as I went in and I just bought the ticket, and it wasn't anything, right? And so when I went in and I bought the ticket, I scratched it. It was just a scratch off. And lo and behold, I won $300. And I was like, whoa, you know, wow. So, you know, that was my first like real big kind of introduction into intuition and Archangel Michael, you know, and these things, and what can happen when you actually listen to your intuition. You know, things really are easily, and you really do get these happy manifestations, and things do work out. You know, sometimes at first you don't know, you may not get the big win, right? You may just get another door opening or another pathway that you have to go down. And so I feel like us sharing that, and the reason for us sharing that is that listening to your intuition is your key to success, right? And so it's the energy of really keeping yourself clean, right, and clear. You keeping your light body clean and clear, whether you do that with a combination of breath work, yoga, eating clean, or just eating high vibrational foods that nourish your body, right? Doing your physical exercise so that you can get out the stuck, stagnant emotions. What else is coming through? Doing your creativity, doing the things that really light you up, and standing up to fear. As soon as you stand up to a fear of something, or you feeling that you lack something, or you feeling unworthy or deserving something, you stand up to it and you say, I have, or I am worthy. You know, you tear down the walls of fear and you stand in your highlight, right? Irosa Mother. So there's also this beautiful energy that is coming in, something with capillaries. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's, if you were to right now go inside and you just see your entire nervous system just completely activating, and all of the capillaries, which are like, you know, those tunnel ways of blood flow, and all of that just lighting completely up. Like, it's the feeling that you get, but it's also this energy of the starfish that is coming through as well. And the starfish actually has 5 sides. All right, so the starfish represents one resurrection, but it represents this regeneration energy. All right, the starfish represents regeneration. So a lot of you guys are really going through this resurrection and regeneration. So that means this R&R, rest and relaxation, are going to be super needed at this time. So anything that is causing you drama, anything that is and notice it, because it's going to come in really quick. When you start really aligning to your heart, then these things come in really quick. But a lot of it is for you to hold your light. A lot of it is for you not to react in a low vibration, for you not to get offensive, for you not to lower your vibration. So if something happens and you're dealing with somebody, right, it's for you not to go down to their level. It's for you to still stay in that high perspective, in that high light, because you're learning how to maintain your vibrational resonance to that which you seek, right? So it's this energy of understanding what the law of attraction is, and knowing like attracts like, right? Understanding that, but you now mastering the law of resonance, where you come in and you say, I am that which I seek. I am that energy that I seek, and therefore it comes to me. I'm magnetic to it because I am that energy, right? And so in order for you to stay in the energy that you seek, if it's peace, if it's financial healing, if it's mental health, if it's physical health, whatever it is for you, then you have to be aware of when something comes in that that would trigger you to go down into a lower resonance where you get knocked out of being aligned to your manifestation, because now you've gone back into someone else's. You've let someone else bend your reality instead of you bending your reality, right? So this is this energy of your mindset and stating that I'm always going to be in the energy of unconditional love, right? Yes, very good. Very good. Very good. So, other things that kind of came in were dog bun, and then I thought of like cat dog. You remember that from Nickelodeon? Okay, but also that's the energy of one being in balance, right? Where you're working, they had to work together a lot of times, and when they didn't, they came into these, these adventures, but then they eventually had to compromise and work together. So it's that kind of energy of masculine and feminine, but also you coming into the energy of play. All right, and setting that intention to play and to not take things so serious, because when you're taking things so seriously, that knocks you out of vibrational resonance as well, because you are not in the energy of play anymore. Okay, and yeah. You guys, I feel like you guys understand that. Yes, yes, and yes. And so the other thing that came in was hot cross buns. So when you're learning an instrument, one of the first songs that you learn is hot cross buns. So, and usually might play on a recorder or something like that. So one, there's this energy of everything is being recorded. All right. Everything is being recorded. So it's this like God sees all kind of energy, right? But you not coming into the energy of guilt and saying, oh, I have to do this because if I don't, it's a sin. So you guys breaking through kind of that patriarchal energy, you breaking out of that condemnation of condemning yourself, always disapproving of yourself. You guys breaking out of that, and therefore breaking those ties and cords to others, and you guys really coming into the energy of it's always a yes, and you not doubting that. Like if you desire something, it's always a yes. It's always a yes. It's always a yes, right? And you understanding that, you giving yourself permission to enjoy life and to seek pleasure, but also to, when pleasure comes to you, for you to say yes, that it's getting you into that energy of taking control back and not allowing fear to make you say no, stopping you from going down the rabbit hole of, if I do this, they will think this. If I say this, they will think that, right? And so it's this energy of you not caring who's watching, you not caring who's recording, you not caring, about other people's opinions, and you only the only care that you have is this in alignment with my highest integrity? Is this in alignment with my highest joy? Is this in alignment with the path of least resistance, right? So this is all coming back to your God energy, all coming back to your rooted foundation, your longevity, this energy, right? And God does put in it, it's like when you're seeking everything for the highest and greatest good for yourself, you automatically come to the energy of wanting that for others, and so that's also another way how you can tell if you're on the middle path, standing in the middle way, or if you are allowing fear to knock you off, all right, of your stance. If you're allowing fear to keep concentrating on the root that is dissolving rather than on the roots that are giving you nourishment, right? So this is also talking about relationships and things like that that don't nourish you, that don't light you up, that don't give back to you, that are not reciprocal, okay? And then you really allowing yourself to be honest, to be super duper honest and compassionate with thyself, so that you can say, this is not for me. It's not for me, and I gave it my all, or I gave it my best, and you realizing that, and then you also knowing that you are the empress, and the empress does not chase, right? That you are the empress, and the empress also does not control. okay? When you're trying to control outcomes or control results, you're not standing in your Empress energy. You're not standing in your divine feminine. You're actually closing her down. When you're not being creative or receiving inspiration for your next step, that's also a way that you know that there's an imbalance, that fear has started to take over, and that your masculine has been given too much power. Okay, so that's also for some of you guys in your relationships, that there's a masculine that you've given too much power in the physical. All right, a masculine energy, whether their avatar is man or woman, they are a masculine energy, and you have given them too much power. You have allowed them to say, you know, what's your next move? You have allowed them to energetically tell you, all right, put an X here, put an O there, I want you to go there, and now I want you to go there. And then they're telling you this is a win, this is a success. But that is fear telling you. So what is a win for you? When you feel really good, what does that look like for you? Taking away the opinions of everybody around you. What does that look like? Maybe it looks like you are now going to put circles in every freaking spot, because when you feel whole and complete, that is when you know you're lit up, right? Or the opposite, you're lit up because you're doing this certain thing, or you made that certain decision, and that you feel whole and complete because you are trusting and you feel like this is all me. This is me. I'm not letting anyone tell me what to do. I'm not letting anyone else's agenda guide me. Okay, so welcome. I take the red pill. You know, it's this energy of I'm aware, I'm awakened, I'm alert. Okay, yes, high five on that. Boom, boom, boom. So, yeah, 4 more minutes until you can make another wish. 4 more minutes until I can make another wish. And what would it be like living in that reality, knowing that every 4 minutes you get to make another wish. Every 4 minutes, you get to say, I'm grateful for, I appreciate that I have. Every 4 minutes, you get to, you know, enjoy something a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Every 4 minutes, there's another wand taken away from you. Every 4 minutes, there's another limiting belief that you've just released, you know, because you're in the energy of letting go, of surrender, of, you know what, God, thank you for draining me of all that does not align with me. You know, thank you for releasing all cords and attachments. Thank you for guiding me. Yes, look, 6 of Swords. There we go. Yes, okay. There you go, right? Not allowing limiting beliefs or the beliefs of others to direct you. You're saying, I'm going to allow my own beliefs, okay, crow energy coming in. I'm going to allow my own truth to direct me and lead me away from those that are leading me astray, okay? And it may not be people, okay? It may just be trauma that might be leading you astray, where you are reliving, you know, there was a situation where I didn't realize that we were reliving our trauma of not having food, and we were just living in that and just living in it. And it wasn't until I had to get out of my situation that I was able to see what was going on, right? So that's also one of these things that are going to be coming into you for healing, is that if God has moved you out of a situation, don't see it as rejection, see it as protection, right? And it's going to allow you to see the things in which that you have become addictive behaviors, because you're reliving a trauma. And maybe that trauma is, you know, poverty or scarcity. Maybe it is abandonment. Maybe the trauma is gaslighting and that kind of a thing. What's coming through is you isolating yourself because you're afraid that people are going to reject you. Okay, what is coming through? So I feel, oh, and there it is. There goes the starfish. All right, so right now this energy, oh, he says show the little person. I don't know if that's who we drew. All right, yeah. So your higher self is fully like, I'm going to let the wind. So what's going on right here is she's holding, your higher self is holding the hat. The wind is blowing through, okay? It's blowing through everything that needs to be released, and you're just standing there allowing it to happen. So see yourself standing on this hill and just allowing the wind to blow through you, blow through everything that doesn't serve you, blow through all this emotional discordance, okay? So attachment to all of that, blowing through everything, allowing you to fully feel grounded and steady, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Allowing you to stand. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Stand in your truth. So that's why she's blue. Okay. Yeah. Irosnamala. So this energy that you're embodying is this healing. So many of you have walked away, right, from the things that kept you held, that kept you not following the flow, and also that kept you on this roller coaster of emotion, that many of you guys are now moving into solid ground, because this boat is actually, the crows are pulling it to ground, okay? So you may have been going through a lot of emotional roller coasters and that kind of a thing, and not feeling grounded, right? And so you are now allowing your guides to lead you to solid ground, okay? Which again is coming into this energy, leading you into your heart space. And yes, you have to heal from whatever it was that you've just gone through, because it was tough. It was tough. Okay, and Spirit is saying, I'm crowning you, look, okay, with the truth, so that way you can come in and you can fully accept it. That's why he's orange. All right, this accepting and allowing, that's also this energy of 69, because it's coming into balance, but it's that allowance and acceptance, right? Accepting the abundance that you truly are, the divine feminine and masculine coming into one. The 69 is also representative of the Cancer energy. And remember, we said earlier that Cancer in Pisces, they oversee your third eye. Okay, so in the last reading, we said you guys are getting a huge third eye upgrade. And the reason for that is because you are allowing the truth to come in and just fill you up. Just fill you up, okay? Fill you up. You're allowing yourself to ground, okay? Allowing yourself to be filled with the energy of Spirit, to be filled with the energy of the sun. Look, the sun is behind him. And I feel like, so the back of your third eye is usually turquoise energy. It's called the Alta chakra. It's the back of your third eye, okay? And they say it's the mouth of God. And so I feel like there's this Christ consciousness that is flowing through the back of your third eye, which is usually by your occipital muscle and bone. It's right where your neck and your skull meet in the back of your head, and just opening up that and just allowing this beautiful yellow and blue energy to just kind of flow through it, as Archangel Gabriel keeps you completely in this energy of I am safe. It is safe for me to receive. I'm worthy and deserving of receiving. I love receiving. I'm happy to receive. And it's also giving me peace, be still, and know that I am God. All right, so this meditative energy, and you really mastering being able to get, and we said this, into the alpha state very quickly, to where you have done, like, it's crazy how much access you have to your intuition, how much access you have to guidance, how quickly you can access that when you're in this energy of letting go. Okay, of letting go and just allowing. Yeah. Transmutation. Thank you so much. And so what's coming up here, Iroti Namato, thank you, is the energy of the King of Wands. And the King of Wands has been coming in the energy of the Queen of Wands. So this is actually together. All right, these two are separate, but this is what's coming to you, right? This energy of your masculine. I just heard knowing his place. I love it. 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 And like, not, it's almost as if the masculine was trying to be, it's okay, how do we explain this? The masculine was trying to be the designer. Okay, like the masculine was trying to be the designer, trying to be the creative. The masculine was trying to to get this, to pull out inspiration, right? Because they're in this energy of despair, which leads to desperation, right? And so now what's happening is the masculine is saying, that's not my purpose, that's not my job. My job is to receive the information, all right, and then go create with it. That's what my job is, right? And so it's this energy of waiting, you know, for the feminine, because I'm seeing it flipped, right? The feminine to give me energy, and then I go do what I need to do, right? But in this case with the King of Wands, he's saying, okay, I'm going to give me the energy. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold that energy. I'm going to hold that energy. I'm going to hold that strength. I'm going to hold the energy. I'm going to hold that strength. And when it's time for me to take action, waiting for the King of Pentacles, okay, when I have clear discernment, the King of Swords, then we are going to we're going to pass that on. And then I'm still not going to do anything. I'm going to wait for my King of Pentacles to come in, and King of Pentacles is going to be the one to take action. So this is like a whole recoding of your energetic system and putting things where they're meant to be. All right. And this is only, and I don't mean like not saying like you were wrong, or the things that you may have did are wrong, or the way that you approached something was wrong. It's just that the perspective in which you were going at it wasn't in alignment with your highest and greatest good. All right, it wasn't in alignment with least action in 917 right now. So that's confirmation of wish fulfillment coming through. It wasn't in alignment with with the law of least reaction, least action, right? It's this energy of I do the less I do, the more I get, that kind of thing. It's this energy of allowing your entire system to speak to each other, to communicate, so that you know what is the most efficient way and use of your energy, and that gives you the super clear path, right? Yes, let me tell you. All right, so for Six of Swords coming through, the Page of Pentacles, this is that balance, right? So what was stopping you from moving forward was you coming into balance, right? And you grounding out the energy. This is the tree pose, or a version of the tree pose. And the tree pose helps balance your energy, and it grounds you. So it releases all the negative energy. It releases the emotions that keep you trapped, making you feel like you cannot move forward. All right, making you feel like there's no other way, that kind of a thing. So when you decide to do the things that make you come into balance, spending time outside, doing yoga, doing breath work, meditating, even doing artwork, maybe drawing mandalas and this kind of a thing, you know, art therapy kind of stuff, then you're able to gain the strength that is needed for you to make the choice to allow your guides to guide you out of the situation, to guide you out of the wilderness. Okay, yes, yes, and yes, to guide you out of the darkness and into the light. Yeah, I'm hearing Ariana Grande's "The Light Is Coming to Take Back Everything the Darkness Stole." Okay, yes, and that is, and this is the beautiful thing about death, is that there will be rebirth. Like, in the darkness, you will see the light. The light will come for you. The light will not stop coming for you. It will always come and find you. All right, it will always come and find you, because that is what you are. Like attracts like. You are light. Okay, so it's always going to come for you. And so when you are going through something and it seems like this crazy ending, just know that it's the beginning of your beautiful transformation, of you really stepping into a greater light. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing stepping into the limelight. I just saw the six of what is that? Six of Wands victory card. Okay, and so the healing that you're going through is helping you to transition, to go through the Phoenix moment, right? To help you to fully, one, reclaim your energy, so that way you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are a master manifester. Okay, we have both the Queen and the King of Wands, master manifester. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. And so coming up underneath of, thank you so much, underneath of this beautiful pair, which is also coming in, is like some of you guys, the creativity that you are about to exude is unmatched. Okay, the creativity that you are about to exude is unmatched, and that comes in again with this in 4 minutes, I'm going to be able to make another wish. All right. And that 4 minutes, 4 also stands for security and stability. All right. And when you are secure and stable, you feel safe. You feel safe to receive. You feel safe to allow yourself to dream. All right. You feel safe to dream again, to really dream, to dream your biggest dream. You know, it's like right inside of your third eye is the most incredible vision board that you could ever have. And you finally, like, truly allowing yourself to access that. All right. And what that is you liberating your mind. Okay. You liberating your mind. Okay. Peace be still and know that I am God. That's that energy. Peace be still and know that I am God. Liberating your mind. Irosinita. You opening and you receiving the light. All right. So it's like whenever you're getting in that energy where you might have been suffering from headaches. You were suffering from too much negativity, like being talked in your ear, and also suffering from like too many people having an opinion. You know, it's this, we're going back to Florence Scovel Shinn. There is, let me see, because it's coming in. I believe it's in the book Game of Life and How to Play It. The Game of Life and How to Play It. I believe it's in that book that she wrote. And the example is there was a very successful man. Like he was very successful. But what would happen, or it's like within, okay? So what would happen, but he wasn't seeing the success, right? So what would happen is he would go to the dinner table, and every night he would discuss his business affairs with his family. I think it was like his mother, his sister, or something like this. And they couldn't wait. They weren't doing anything but waiting for him to discuss everything that was going on in his business, right? And so what was happening is that he was like spreading himself too thin. And then also the things that didn't go that great, he was also spreading that as well. And he was, that vibration was increasing, right? And it was causing a lot of mental strain, a lot of confusion. And then he was also taking in everything that they were saying as well, right? So this caused him, it suffered. But what the suggestion was is to not discuss your affairs with other people, especially when you were growing something, when something is still in the early stages, like not to invite that in. And it doesn't matter if it's in the way of business or if it's in the way of just the move that you want to make, okay, in some way, shape, or form. You know, I act in silence. You know what I mean? Yes. And so once he stopped discussing his business at the dinner table, his business dramatically improved and transformed, and he was successful. He was so successful that he was able to increase his income and And it might have been his business or it might have been his job. I can't remember which one, but you see the point, okay? So I feel like you guys are now knowing who you can talk to and who you can't, and then also understanding that your journal is your best friend. When you're feeling like talking aloud makes you seem crazy and you don't want to talk to your guides aloud or talk to God aloud or talk to the universe aloud or go sit by the tree and talk to Mother Earth, if you're feeling like that's a little too like crazy daisy for you or whatever, then talk to your journal. Okay, talk to your journal, because in that time of you writing stuff down, you are going to access your higher self, and your guides are going to come in as well, and you are going to get the relief that's needed. And then also the other thing is if you do need to talk to a therapist, someone who has no hand in your success or your demise, doesn't matter for them, right? Talking to somebody neutral that doesn't know your family, doesn't know anything, might also be something you might want to think about doing as well. Okay, yes. And for those of you that are already doing either one of those things or both of those things, you were about to receive that prize. You're about to receive the manifestation of you staying the course and you doing the healing, right? You being committed to releasing the past and fully coming and embracing your rebirth every time it comes to you, right? Your awakening every time it happens, your transformation every time you level up. Lapis lazuli might be important as well. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to say? I saw 23. There it is. Boom, boom. On the bottom, 18. Yeah. You calling back your worth, that Queen of Pentacles. So this is interesting that the King didn't come out. Let's see if the King, oh, Irosamati, Irotonono Saba. I love it. Okay, so there's a couple things that just came through with this. The King didn't come out, the Queen came out. So I honestly feel like maybe right now, Aquarius, you're the King of Pentacles. Like you're the King of Pentacles, but it's like you're healing whatever is stopping you from creating that safety, security within you, right? And so you're working hand to hand with the Queen of Cups. I feel very strongly, right, coming through. And then the Queen of Pentacles is what's coming to you. It's this energy of I receive more money or more success while I'm sleeping. My bank account is growing every day. I receive money every day. It's also this energy of everything around me is growing abundantly, beautifully, radiantly. It's also this energy of whatever I envision, I can create. Whatever I can conceive, I can create. It's this energy of I believe in that I'm worthy and deserving of being successful. I'm worthy and deserving of having a massive amount of insane security and ability, because somebody is manifesting that for themselves, right? You're manifesting that. Yeah. And Spirit is like, you're here. I got you. We're in it together. I feel a Disney moment coming on. Like if this was like a movie moment, this is where we break out in song and dance, you know, saying like, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Keep your eye on the ball, and the ball is your heart. Okay, the ball is your heart space. So think of it as that beautiful orb of light in your heart space, and you were always aligned to it, you know, going after that which you truly desire, not what you think will give you status among people that are no longer in your same playing field, meaning that they're not even your frequency or your vibration anymore because of the work that you are and have done. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. And then here with this Emperor energy coming through, Six of Cups, I feel it comes to 10, so that you're manifesting some kind of I just heard past life gifts return. And then I'm trying to remove the logic out of it, because what's coming through is there's some kind of emperor that wants to come back, but I feel like it's emperor energy. I feel like it's a past life where you were, I just heard dictator, which may mean why some of you guys have heavily influenced Aries energy, right? Where you're used to being in control, you're used to being a leader and that kind of a thing. And what happens is when you're used to doing that, it can be very difficult to sit back and allow your intuition to take the reign, to allow Spirit to take the lead. Okay, it could be difficult, and that's something that one, you're learning how to do, to surrender control. But I also feel like there's this energy of you seeing your legacy and your empire grow, and so you have the ability of foresight of you being able to envision the growth that you were about to that you're about to receive, that you are about to experience, and that is about to proceed. So that was the first word, proceed. But for some reason, in order for me to get to that, I needed to get through those other two first. So there's some kind of acceptance and understanding, which is happening, right? Because this is what we've been talking about, that is going to get you to this energy of you being able to envision your whole path. You know what I mean? But it's not you envisioning it as you forcing it. That's one of Neville Goddard's like super duper rules. And also Florence Scovel Shinn, you never put the image there. You open to receive it. You open to receive it, because when you open to receive it, you know that this is your desire to be healed in whatever way. All right, to create a legacy in whatever way, to build that business in whatever way. Like, that you want to be an entrepreneur, that you want to work for yourself, that you want to go full time and into your passion, right? That kind of a thing. Or that you being mentally stable is like that's a yes for you. All right. And also like emotionally stable. So some of you guys like super empathic, right? And you just saying like, that is my goal, that I'm always emotionally, mentally stable every single day. I'm always connected into my heart every single day. I'm always grounded in unconditional love every single day. Like, you stating that intention, that you going in and you allowing yourself to receive the inspiration of what the structure is, what the step is, right? And then you seeing the growth of the pathway. This is also some of you guys doing kind of like a past life regression as well, or just looking at your past, your journey thus far, and seeing how you got there. All right. And then you also being able I just heard this word impart has been coming up so much. Impart the wings of joy. All right. So you also being able to see your most joyful moments, and what were you doing when you were doing that? So this also is another part of you allowing to see where the growth truly is, and then what needs to fall away from your plan. Like, what is hindering your plan for success? Again, whether it is weight loss, whether it is perfect health or financial stability, whether it is harmony, bringing your relationships into harmony, whatever that is for you, right? It could be different for everybody. Yeah, so this was a whole reading. These two cards were a whole reading in itself, right? But I feel like that's the kind of energy that is kind of brewing, because they're showing me the pot, and it's like it's brewing. It's funny, they're showing me a witch. You're manifesting it, right? But whatever this path is for you, whatever just came out that resonated with you in this part, is this energy also that is going to come in to get you to feeling worthy and deserving of feeling financially free, worthy and deserving of feeling mental and emotional peace, feeling worthy and deserving of success, feeling worthy and deserving of receiving love in all ways. Okay. And again, there goes that teal coming in, and then there goes the orange. So Archangel Gabriel in this, but also this pentacle, that's the sign for Archangel Uriel. All right. So a lot of angelic energy coming out in the reading, and coming out to just help you, like usher you forward is what I just heard. Like, yep, here we go. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Yeah. All right. Boom. That was really beautiful. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. On the bottom, look at that. There it is. 4 minutes until you can make another wish. And it's this incredible creativity, of you finally allowing. I give myself permission to dream. I give myself permission to wish. I'm going to share one more thing, because it's coming up, and it's in the Abraham Hicks, Esther and Jerry Hicks book, Acts and It Is Given. And it's something to help you release resistance and to focus your energy on creating that which you want. And it's called the creation box. It's similar to a prayer box, where you put your prayers inside of a box, right? But instead of prayers, you actually put your wishes inside of a box, right? So you can do whatever the time frame is for you. If you say, I'm going to put every day I'm going to make a wish and put it in this box, or I'm going to do something creative, and as things that come up that I would like to experience that would be satisfying to me, I'm going to put that wish in the box. So I'm seeing somebody like having their creation box next to them and doing something artistic or like crafty or cooking, or something where you are allowing yourself to enjoy, and you're receiving inspiration because you're in this relaxed state, right? and your heart is open because you're doing something that you enjoy, that you love, and things just coming in. Oh, I would really like to experience that trip to Greece. Oh, I'd really like to visit Houston, Texas. I'd really like, to go to that concert. I'd really like to visit this place. I'd really like to buy that land. I really would like to make this piece of land sacred. I would really like to, go apply for that non-for-profit. I really like to open up that beauty salon. I really like to open up that florist. Oh, I'd really like to go buy flowers today, or I'd really like to receive flowers today. I'd really love it, to go see that movie. Like, it can be anything. It doesn't have to be things that are like, earth-shattering, shaking things. It could just be like, I really would love to receive a yellow rose today. I really would, that song, I would really like to hear that song, from 1988 today. It could be even very small things of just creating your reality, but you getting used to creating your reality. And that's why Abraham calls it the creation box, because you're getting used to every wish that you want. It's a yes. Everything that asking it is given. Everything that you desire, it's a yes, and you getting used to that. I would love to see a red matchback car today. These kinds of things. I would love it if everywhere I go today, everything's on sale. I would love it if my bank account is just increasing positively every day. I would love it if this medical procedure came out and I had such great news. Whatever that is for you, you getting used to being in that energy of asking for what you want and you believing that it's already a yes. Okay, so thank you so very much. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Let me know what hit for you, what resonated for you. Let me know where you are in the world. Yes, high five on that. Also, of course, let me know what numbers are really hitting for you. I could go through more numbers on the board, but I feel like we went through enough in the channeled messages and things like that. Yes, yes, and yes. Or even let me know what part of the journey this is resonating with you on. Yeah, very powerful, very beautiful. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Aquarius. Yes, yes, and yes. And also, if you want to book a reading with me, healing session, or any of that, information is in the description box. We have a link to our journal, Activating to Your True Self, is also in the description box. And thank you guys for just watching. Thank you also for purchasing from our store if you're listening Unstoppable. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the super chats, the thank yous. I love that. I appreciate all the donations, even just the blessings of just love and light and things like that. I appreciate it very much. So I will see you in the next video. Namaste.